Oh, thanks, Joe. Thank you. I'm debating whether I'm going to soak them in a bag of that cappuccino oil scent or just leave them. Sometimes scent bothers people. Can always scent their own scent too if I leave them alone. Don't want them biting the tail anyways. I don't think that's the point of the scent, but I agree. I don't think the scent, I mean, I never use scent. I'm pretty successful. Doesn't mean I'm the end all, that's for sure. Brian loves scent. Brian was putting it all over everything when we were on his boat. The smelliest of jelly. He's using the garlic one. He's like, I love that smell. Ah! I hate it. The only one I like really is, well, there's a couple. Cappuccino is so coffee. Coffee is probably my favorite. If I, just for what my nose has to smell. And the next would be anise, which is basically black licorice. But my nose has to smell it. I don't want garlicky bleh, or friggin' crab, friggin' oyster or squid. I'm going to do extras in case I ruin some. And I'm just going to offer people extra spares. Like, offer people some, oh my god, replacements, that's the word. Free replacements for now. I think I'd rather pour 70 of these than 140 or whatever right now. almost at 70. I'll do more until I'm annoyed is what I'll do. That'll give me some extras to play with. Does he know that we're here? Yes, I know that you're here. I'm working. But hello. Less work than you are helping when they need it. Exactly. Instead of somebody losing it or, whatever it may be. Then that's a whole nother process. Then I got to put it between a piece of cardboard because I'm not a jackass that'll just send it. I don't want it to get too deformed. What's nice about this stuff is it seems to always go back to its original state. I don't know. This wasn't the best brand, quote unquote, but it was the one Marlon Bait uses, and it's pretty fucking awesome. We haven't been back in such a long time. Cool. Me either. Yoink. I want to make at least 2, maybe even 4 more molds. I think I can get that many more done at the time needed. Wow, chilly. I'm chilly. That also gets me done faster in all essences too. I'll start installing tails now into all the baits. I'm going to definitely do more for the ones that... There was some that had some like holes. I'm sure nobody would really care. You'd have to know it's there and know why to be upset about it. You know what I mean? Well, it's good to see you guys. Yeah, I've been having people tell me they're not getting notifications. I'm basically shadow banned on YouTube. I had 100 to 200 viewers for almost 2 months every day. And I got shadow banned. It just stopped. It's because I play copyright music I'm not supposed to play in the background. Over and over, and I get warned about it all the time. Oh, my legs. Ugh. My legs. Oh, I'm making the same kind of baits. I'm just making the tails for them. The tail is the portion that goes here. I'm making these, melting them, and molding them. I caught myself. Oh, excuse you. 350 degrees, so it is liquid, but I want to go a little hotter. Pull this back together. Go another 20 seconds or so. A little hotter. Open her up. Hi. This is a silicone stick. It's plastisol, and yes, it does stink. I have an exhaust thing going on here, and I have other fans blowing this way to bring it that way. I usually wear my chemical mask, but as you can see, I have a bruise and rash from when I was doing my clear coat with the mask on, and it's healing. But I tried to wear the mask today, and I couldn't wear it. All right, so the tail's in there, but we got to cut this flashing off. Does not go to waste, just goes right back into the cup. Gets remelted. Using an X-Acto knife. Now there's paint makers out there that have high-end aluminum molds that they do injecting with, and sure, they'll have flashing, but nothing like what I got. This man-made silicone mold. Way more flashing. Hey, Billy. Creepy crawlers. The things that crawled down the refrigerators when you threw them against the refrigerator. Sad today? No? Yeah, I was saying if these were some of those nifty aluminum molds that the bigger bait makers have, I would have way less of this flashing. That's okay. It makes it more custom, right? More custom work. You know, a lot of bait makers nowadays 3D print their mold masters of everything. I was even going to do it with Bro. I started to. I even spent $2,500 to do it, and he quit on me. That's another story for another day. But I think it's a little bit more, you know, when you're making silicone molds, you make the wooden, you carve the wooden master. It's just so much more wholesome, you know, right? I mean, I don't naysay those things. I would probably make a bait or two like that too if I had the if I could afford the technology. I know what equipment's used, and I know how many thousands it takes. You can make some really perfect mold masters. Just absolutely no flaws in them. Say it with me. Yoink. Aha! Yum yums are ready. Time to spoon it right into the mouth. What kind of deliciousness do we have today? Let's see. Ooh, black goo, yes. Absolutely delectable. Perfect molding viscosity. Wouldn't you say? No. Definitely not. Back in she goes. Get back in the fiery water. So I have to make 3 brush tails, and I'm not looking forward to it. Wonder what a floppy ass tail would be like on a glide bait. Probably not desirable since nobody does it. Either the brush tails or the hard plastisol ones, or silicone. And I'm not doing that right now. I will make a new tail mold for that later, but now is not later. No, nobody's talking, dude. Joe said no complaints, bored at work, and then like and subscribe, and then it's just been nothing. Nothing, Nathan, nada, zilts, zip. Oh boy. Car selling, that's good. This is the tail making process. How you doing, Doug? Good to see you, man. That is exactly what's going on here. Tail making process. We're actually almost done. Just making some extras. About ready to install them. All the baits are done. They need all the finishing touches. Now it's just tails. Smacks need to be put together. 2 sets of crawler wings for crawlers. That's fucking easy. That's not even hard. So pretty much once the tails are installed, the next hardest thing is I have to make 3 brush tails, which isn't really hard, it's just I fucking hate it. And then install all the hooks, or be the dick that doesn't install the hooks like most bait makers. What's the ratio of that, Joe? Because every time I see someone boxing up or receiving a bait, it seems like the hooks are never installed. I mean, I'm going to do it because it's, I don't know, it's annoying. It is tricky, Doug. Yeah, payday will be so deserved. I need payday so bad. Yeah, a lot don't put them on, and I don't know. The problem with all of that is hooks can be subjective, I've found. I see people don't even give a shit what they come with. They're just going to change them to what they want. And that would be a wicked waste of money, man. Hooks are expensive. Hardware's expensive. People aren't going to use the hardware I send. I'd just rather not. Alright, I'm going to X-Acto these off. I feel like for the price, the hook should come installed. Tails for my hard fishing, hard bait for my fishing lures. Making this part right now. Making this part. Oh yeah, the bluegill was made out of cedar. I turn wood into fishable art. In a day and age where a computer makes everything, it's nice to do stuff by hand now. Hello. I'm going to do one more pour after this, and then be done pouring them for now. It's just going to be one more pour. Now. Well, calm down. Titties, calm down your titties. Yeah, this should be it. That'll be 70 tails. I only need, crap, I think I only need like 58 of them. But I was aiming for 60. Which means I was going to aim for 120 originally, but I'm all set. It's sunny, windy, and nice temperatures. It's nice today. How's it where you are? Humid, huh? Yeah, we don't have that today. We actually have a really nice day out right now. Which means the fishing is probably piss poor. That's how I always look at it. But I also can't stop thinking about being out there. Catch 22. that's going to be 70 tails, and that's going to be enough for now. Once I cut those flashings off, I'll be done with that step. What time is it? I think I can install some tails. Show us the finished tail, please. Hold on. I don't know when you're going to see that, Doug. I will show a bait completed. This is mine. I was fishing it last night. I got 3 major blow-ups on it last night, but I put the 2, I need to upsize those hooks. I put the wrong size hooks on it. But there's what it looks like inside of a finished bait. Finished bait. This is the green pumpkin, black and red flake version. I'm just pouring smoked gray tails right now. I'm just going to release these with smoked gray tails. This whole batch is just going to be a smoked gray tail. Not exciting, but I've gotten to the point of where I'm done with this batch of baits. You know what I mean? Like I'm done. I have 40 signed up for the next list that I'm capping at 100. So, yes. I don't want to do big ones, but that's where we're at. I also want to, if that makes sense. Okay, here's all the molds. Where'd that? Oh, here's this. Let me put this back. Still have plenty of plastisol left in that thing to pour. Leave all that up here for now. Put the thermometer thingy away. Ah, shit, you're going on. Not with the air conditioner. Oh wait, whoops, I gotta finish the flashing on these 4. Finish the flashing on these 4. They're Plastisol. They're rubber. Yeah, I've been working on this for months. Absolutely. This is where I find out half the people don't have the money to pay. All right, 2 more to get this off of. Do you keep the deposit? Oh yeah, it's a non-refundable deposit. I keep the deposit and then I turn around and sell it for $235 to the next person that's ready for it. I don't want to. I want to just have the transaction go, you know? But luckily, pretty much most people are interested in the baits, so they don't sit around too long when I offer them. We'll see coming up soon though, because I'm going to have extras and I'm going to have Bonnie the Glides that I'm going to finish tails of. People don't know I'm going to be dropping them, so I'm going to be offering them. All right, one more. Here's this work. 70 tails. I feel like Julia Childs. Oh, look at this, dear. It's a terrible Julia Childs impersonation, but. What time is it? I don't know. I almost want to take the rest of the day off. But if I install these tails, it means I'm closer to getting money. Catch 22. Catch 22, what do I do? Lovely bit of baking. Yeah, I do. I shall. Wow. Okay, so one tray can hold 70 tails. Good to know. Oh, good. Good to hear, Doug. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if I want to install tails or take the rest of the day. But I want money. Installing tails, geez, that's another 2 hours probably. Minimum. I could probably do a tail and let's see. Tail every 3 to 5 minutes. Well, 3 minutes. 3 minutes a tail. I mean, way less technically. Let's say 2 minutes a tail. 2 minutes times 60. It's 120 minutes. It's going to take me 2 hours to do tails at least. That's at 2 minutes a tail, in which I'm sure I'll take a break here and there. So yeah, I got another 3 hours probably of just installing tails left. Yeah, I'll probably fish tonight. We'll see. My energy levels suck at night now. Energy levels suck in general. Ooh, lemon. I have some, I'm gonna have some lemon skunk. Oh, birds. Where am I fishing? I have no idea. I really have no idea. Maybe Suncook, because there's going to be a wicked southwest wind. Is this the Glen that owns one of my baits? Or is this the other Glen? We have to figure this out. Because I'm just assuming it was the other Glen. In which the other Glen wouldn't even know where I was talking about anyways. I wonder when my spot up the street is going to go into crankdown mode. I've been checking, but they're not there. I haven't checked in about a week though. The wind sucks, so it'll be a good day to actually go check that. Because those are the best days I have there is when the wind sucks. I don't know if it's a combination of that and the sun, it pushes them there. You know what? I think I just talked myself into going and checking. That might be an instead of tonight deal. I just have no energy. Yeah, it would be a really good idea to go check that, I think. Me arms. Oh. Joe, I did the math. If you do a tail and a bait every 2 minutes install, means that I have to go straight. It'll take me 2 hours about to do all the tail installs. Hi, Texas Glenn. That's the one I thought you were. So I'm just getting these screws out of the backs that I use for holding and mounting and shit like that. Need to find a way to frame out all these 100-something baits all in one shot. I gotta figure that out. That's gonna be hard to accomplish. I don't know if Joe saw you. I think he dipped out there, Doug. Just remembering I meant to do the triple middle finger water slide transfer to my own baits. Totally forgot. What? Oh, Jesus. I'm almost done getting these damn screws out. Oh, dizzy. Nobody's seeing shit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go check and see if my crankdown spot is available instead of going out tonight. As soon as I'm done unscrewing these fucking things. Stand up. Come on. I got a freaky secret, everybody's saying we don't give a damn about a thing. We can talk. Do you only fish with your baits? As much as I can, yep. That's pretty much my goal. But, you know, in tournaments, I do what's necessary. Sometimes. Sometimes I actually fish a lot of tournaments with my own baits. Only. But that's just my prerogative. Hook. Split ring. So I'm upgrading the size of my hooks here. Let's see how these work tonight. Or to sometime, to next time. My PB. Sorry. Here in New Hampshire, 7 pounds, 7 ounces. In New York, 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Do you only fish from this angle? They look shiny and colorful. They always look badass. Thanks. I was working on today was these tails. I got that whole last tray of them. And that was today's work for the whole order. That's better. Joe, I don't know if you're here still. Hey, Vince. Yeah, on my no, the 712 was not on my own bait. That was just a specific deal on a chatterbait in Cayuga, New York. You could see that if you go to my oldest Cayuga video on my channel. You can see me catch a 710 and a 712 there. That was on chatterbait. But if you go to my Curse Max video, which is 2 uploads back, I open it with my 7, which was on Curse Max. But unfortunately, I dicked around with the camera and I didn't get it. I didn't get the actual catch saved, which sucked. But I was able to get the weight video in there. So yeah, my New Hampshire, which is my home state, PB, is on my own bait. So that's pretty fun. There we go. That's better, Joe. We'll see how much I do this deal. Well, I don't think that's going to happen too much. How about this one where it hits the lip? Oh, no. Doesn't make it. Those hooks look way better. The one that robbed my bait was an 8+. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. 100%. Yes, Doug. Actually, that's where I'm looking to be going right now. It's that exact spot, using Thomas around some of them areas. Pretty much right now, I'm going to bring this with me as well. I'm literally shutting down the stream right now. Much love, everyone. Hope you all have a terrific evening. I might be back in the afternoon tomorrow after I have actual cleaning work. That's tomorrow, right? Yeah. So we'll see. But if not, I'll be back definitely after work Friday. I think I have a tournament Saturday. I'm not sure, but I'm getting these baits done as soon as I can. One that rolled on your bait was the one that I lost my bait to, wasn't it? With every batch, do you make yourself a new bait? No, actually. What's funny, and I was just saying this the other day, usually I make myself the prototype, and then I decide what I think about the prototype. Sometimes I think of changes to make for the actual release model, and then I'll make a big batch of the release models, and I'll just sit there, and I'll envy them, and I'll go, like, I want it. I want every one of these friggin' lures. I have so many. I have 122, and generally, it's never usually me. I never usually get my own bait, which is really fucking kind of cool. It feels like I feel like a kid on Christmas, and it's my own shit, which is wild. But this time I saved one of these and one of these chaser rat, which is something totally different at the front, being chased by something totally different at the back. The back, it's a tail. Obviously, the whole thing is a rat profile, but the idea is from all angles. It looks like one thing chasing another thing. I made myself one of these, and I crushed a ton of fish on them last night. And I got blown up on 3 times on this last night, but I had way too small of hooks on. At least that's my theory, because just leaving it up, because definitely could have been bigger. And these are perfect. These are number 2s. These are perfect. All right, I'm done rambling. I'm gonna go see if I can go upgrade some tournament fish here, and if those fish are sitting on some logs. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.